We know that many people nowadays want to change themselves, but the reality is the number of those who want to change themselves is very low compared to those who want to change others before they change themselves. We hear people saying, I want to change the world. I want to be the first one to change the world. I want people to become better. But very rarely do we hear people saying, I want to start with myself first. The Almighty Allah commanded us in the glorious Quran to change ourselves first before we change others. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Verily Allah will not change a condition of people until the people change the condition of themselves first. We want people to become closer to Allah, and we are far away from the Almighty Allah. We want people to be grateful. We want them to thank the Almighty Allah, but yet we ourselves are ungrateful. We look at the other person's bounties that Allah gave him and we say, why does he have what I don't have? How come he's rich and I am poor? Why? When we look into these stories of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the companions, we see that the way they used to live is completely different than the way we live. They were grateful to the Almighty Allah. They used to thank Allah for everything, and they had very little. But that little compared to what we have is so much because they had Islam. We have Islam, but we're not grateful for that. So we should be pleased with the things that we have, and we should start with ourselves before we start with others. Change yourself first. Do an analysis about yourself. Who am I? Am I pleased with what Allah gave me? Then, after you change yourself, Allah will make it easy for you to change others. Look at yourself. You pray, you fast, you give sadaqah, you go for Hajj or you intend to go for Hajj, you testify there is no God except Allah, Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. You have all of this. You see some people, non-Muslims, who worship cows. They worship the fire. One worships mice. One worships a man. One worships an idol. He has a PhD. He is a scientist. He is a doctor. He's an engineer. But yet, he worships a cow. He worships a mouse. He worships the fire. He worships a man. And you worship the Almighty Allah. So you have everything. Whereas those people, they have nothing. If you don't have Allah, you have nothing. And above all of this, Allah gives you bounties. What kind of bounties? Your eyes, you could see with. Your nose, you could smell with. Your mouth, you could talk with. You could taste with. Your hands, you could touch with. You could pray with. Your feet, you could walk with. You could bow down to the Almighty Allah. So you should start with yourself and be grateful.